Hello friends, this is Prashant Achar and today's video is all about Sarpa Samskara Puja. Well, before knowing its rituals, let's know what is Sarpa Samskara. Now, Sarpa Samskara or Sarpa Dosha is one of the ceremonies performed by devotees to get rid of Sarpa Dosha. According to belief, a person either in this birth or in any of his previous births could be afflicted by the Sarpa Dosha, that is serpent curse, either knowingly or unknowingly through many ways. Persons who are afflicted with this dosha suffer a lot in the means of degrowth, health issues, financial crunches. Hence, they are advised to perform this ceremony for their own well-being. This ceremony can be done either by the afflicted person himself, if he is a male and married, or through a priest. This is because it is similar to funeral rites, which we call Shraddha or Tithi. Now, one of the best places to perform this ritual is Sri Kukke Subramanya Temple, which lies in the Kadapa Taluk in Dakshina Kannada. Kukke is lapped in the luxurious abundance of beauty of nature in the village of Subramanya, which used to be called Kukkepatna in the past. Nature reveals herself in all her unhidden beauty in the rivers, forests and mountains in which the temple is surrounded. This kshetra is situated on the banks of river Dhara, which originate in the Kumara mountain or Kumara Parvata and proceed to western sea. According to one belief, after killing demon Taraka or Tarakasura, Lord Shanmukha reached Kumara Parvata with his brother Ganesha and others. He was received by Lord Indra and his followers. Indra, being very happy, prayed Lord Kumara Swami to accept and marry his daughter Devasena, for which Lord readily agreed. The divine marriage took place on Margashira Shuddha Shashti at Kumara Parvata. Gods like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and many other deities assembled for the marriage and coronation ceremony of Shanmukha, for which waters of several holy rivers were brought in. With these waters of Maha Abhisheka fell down to form a river which was later known by the popular name Kumaradhara. On the other side, Shobha and Serpent King Vasuki was performing tapas for years in the Biladwara caves of Kukke Subramanya to avoid the attacks of Garuda. Garuda is described as the king of birds, who is generally a protector with the power to swiftly go anywhere, ever watchful and an enemy of serpent. Following Shiva's assurance, Shanmukha gave darshan to Vasuki and blessed him that he would stay as his Parama Bhakta in this place forever. Hence, the pujas offered to Vasuki or Nagaraja are nothing but the pujas to Lord Subramanya. Now, devotees who want to perform the Sarpa Samskara Puja are need to be present for 2 days. So they have to book the puja date online in advance to get the economical guest house from the temple and the smooth functioning of the rituals. The rituals are performed during the daytime with no particular in the evening. Food arrangements will be made for these devotees by the temple for up to 4 persons per ceremony. Devotees must reach the temple 1 day before the puja day and visit the booking counter to collect the original receipt and stay in the allocated guest houses. Each guest house has 6 beds and well maintained. It's very clean and tidy and economical one. The rent is just rupees 255 per day. On the first day of ceremony, devotees must take a holy bath in the Kumaradhara river and be present at Sarpa Samskara Yagashala at 9 am. Before performing these rituals, it's better to offer an areca flower, commonly known as Pingara, to Lord Shanmukha at Adi, then proceed to Yagashala. If you reach early, then you can spend some time in the nearby garden, which is very beautiful and well maintained. We must appreciate the arrangement made by the temple management post-COVID pandemic. They issue the receipt with the seat number where devotees must sit to perform the rituals. Before performing the rituals, devotees must make a sankalpa, which is all about the reasons and expectation from this puja. Each devotee family gets a purohit to know the systems and to perform the rituals. Now, chief purohits perform yaga in the center and instruct other purohits to perform the rituals step by step. This takes almost 2 to 3 hours, and devotees are instructed not to enter the temple till the completion of the next day rituals. Once the devotees have their afternoon and evening food, they are advised not to take any food outside other than fruits at night. On the second day, devotees have to go to same Yagashala at 5:30 am to complete the Sarpa Samskara rituals. This will take almost 2 hours. Later, they are advised to be present for Naga Pratishtha or the installation of serpent at 12 pm. Now, devotees who have Kada Sarpa dosha and Kuja dosha need to perform the Ashlesha Bali Puja. So they have to make a sankalpa with purohit inside the temple and then enter the Sringeri Mutt. Ashlesha Puja or Ashlesha Bali is one of the important Kada Sarpa dosha ceremonies performed at Kukke Subramanya temple. Lord Subramanya is known as the protector from the Kada Sarpa dosha and Kuja dosha. Devotees get prasada after the completion of Homa Purnahuti. Later, you have to be present for Naga Pratishtha at 12 pm and receive its prasada. Then take the darshan, pray God for your well-being, then proceed for the afternoon food. So dear friends, these are the procedures and systems followed at Sri Kukke Subramanya temple. I personally been there, hence thought of sharing this with my people. If you like this, please click the like button and share with your contacts. I'll catch you with my next video. Till then, take care. Stay safe, stay healthy and stay terrific. Thank you.